Hey there, you awesome bipeds, quadrupeds, and even the occasional dinosaurs. It is I, Little Wolf, and welcome to my den. Go ahead and come on in, but please wipe your paws before entering, and go ahead and take a seat by the fire. The cauldron is bubbling, so you can have your choice of tea, coffee, or hot chocolate. And it is now that time of the week again where most people dread it, and for most of the world that day is already come and gone, and that's Monday. And it's been a little bit since I've done it, so I thought we would go with our vintage cartoons revisited. And I did find some kind of scarier-ish ones for this time of year, since it is Halloween and we want to get those out there. So, I know it helps a lot of people get through their week and whatever type of day they're having when they get to sit down and watch these, and that's what I like to do. So if you ever feel like you need any help and you need to talk to someone but you're not sure if you can always hit me up in my Little Wolf's Den or my Swordsman group. And if I'm not there, you can talk to any of my friends in there, and I'm sure they'll be willing to lend an ear or to help you in whatever way you think you might need. And let's see. If you don't think you can do that, you can always hit up the U.S. Suicide Hotline number, which is 1-800-273-8255. Once again, that's 1-800-273-8255. And if you're into texting more, you can hit them up at 741-741. Oops, sorry. Whew. Going between that whole fall to winter time and getting that congested nose. Always so much fun. And if you're outside the US, which is everyone else, you can always hit up this website, suicide.org/international-suicide-hotlines.html. And that'll give you a list of all the other countries out there and websites you can go to if you need help. Alright, so let's jump into our first one here, and of course it's going to be a Betty Boop one. And this one is from 1939, and it's called Betty Boop and the Scared Crows. And it says here, in the Oracle, Betty Boop and Pudgy, doing the spring planting, are plagued by crows. So let's see what happens when Betty Boop is plagued with crows.
As you sow, so shall you grow. So sow. Now maybe you'll get a dogwood tree right up there. See? That's nice. you go where you were looking? Oh, you hurt your little head. Now, Pudgy, you stay here and take good care of him.
So let's go and jump into our next cartoon. And let's see here. We're going to 1937 and one called Skeleton Frolic. And it says here that in the middle of the night, a tiptoeing tree knocks on a gravestone and wakes up 3 skeletons. A yowling black cat frightens them. The skeletons retaliate by throwing their skulls at the animal and breaking into several smaller cats. Okay. It is time for the skeletons to frolic. They form an orchestra and play music. They dance, but they don't always get along. One skeleton loses its skull and makes several efforts to steal other skulls from his fellow. Another pair enjoys dancing together, but one of them can't remain intact. At 5 a.m., a crowing rooster alerts the skeletons to the hour, and in a panic they rush back to their graves. So let's see what happens when skeletons go for a frolic. Well, what would any other kind of Halloweenish type area be without its own rendition of uh, Sleepy Hollow? And I was able to find something about that. And let's see here. This one is from 1934, and it's the Headless Horseman. And of course, most people know Ichabod Crane has been invited to Katerina Van Tassel's party while reading about the Headless Horseman of Sleepy Hollow. So let's jump into the Van Tassel's party and find out about this Headless Horseman.
Bong, 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 bong.
And sadly, with that cartoon now out of the way, our time in the den is slowly coming to an end. And I hope you are able to sit back and enjoy these old cartoons along with me, as I was able to find them and share them with you. I hope you have a good week, and I hope it gave you a good break, and I hope it gave you some well-needed time to just sit back and relax. And I hope you have a good, safe, and rest of the week. And if you do celebrate Halloween, I hope you have a safe one of those too. Even though I think I might have one more episode coming up before the actual Halloween. So I'll see what other good little cartoons I can dig up for that. And it's going to be fun. It's definitely my favorite time of the year, and I hope it's a lot of your favorite times too. And it's always fun to have scares and things like that, and just having a good get together with friends, and just having some food, some treats, some scares, some laughs, and everything else. I hope I was able to bring that to you here in my den, and I hope you enjoyed. I love all you bipeds, quadrupeds, and even the occasional dinosaurs so much. And if you want to help out even more, remember when you go out, please keep wearing your mask. No matter what they say, it's going to keep you safe, it's going to keep the people around you safe, it'll keep, so much will happen if you keep wearing it. And of course, if you haven't done so yet, please go out and get your vaccination or your booster shot. I still gotta make up mine so I can visit with someone special later on and get that out of the way. Oh, I can't wait for that to happen. And of course, if you can, when you go out, please keep trying to social distance. It'll keep you safer in the long run, it'll keep the rest of the herd safer too, and it'll keep those out there who cannot go out and get their vaccinations because of medical reasons or allergies or some other reason like that, it'll keep them safe too. And we definitely know one in the den that is like that, and so hashtag protect the cheetah, because we gotta keep the cheetah safe and keep them around. And I hope all of you have a good rest of the week. I love all of you all so much. And remember, we all live on one planet, so let's at least try and be civil. I love all you bipeds, quadrupeds, and even the occasional dinosaurs so much. So until next time, Wolf out.